Okay, so the trick with this one is to get some very ripe bananas, something like that. Usually at the point where you'd throw them away. If you just eat them, that's normal bananas, but this is perfect for banana bread. So I'm going to chuck about four or five small ones in there. Then get a fork and then just smash up the bananas like this. This is why you have to have them ripe, because if they're not ripe, they're not going to blend into this nice gooey mush, which is what you're after. Then add a cup of sugar. I'm going to use a blend of brown sugar and white sugar. If you don't have brown sugar, just use white sugar. That'll be fine. Stick that in there, and then mix it all up. To that kind of consistency. The next you want to add is approximately that much butter, room temperature, because if it's straight out of the fridge then it's not going to mix very well. Mix that all in. I think I'm going to switch to a whisk. Okay, that's integrated nicely. Okay, now we're going to add 5 medium eggs. Break them up. Get that in there. Okay, now we're going to add some vanilla extract. Now we're going to add 2 cups of plain flour. I like to use a sieve just to get it nice and fluffy. There we go. Okay. Now give it a good mix. Until you get to a nice consistency like that. Now you need to add approximately 2 teaspoons of bicarbonate soda or baking soda. Depends where you come from, what you call it. So give that a good mix. Okay, now take your baking pans and just cover them. Put some butter, always use a tea towel, save getting my hands greasy. Get it right in there. This will stop the bread from sticking to the pan once it's done. Now I've greased 2 pans, so we're just going to divide the mixture between the 2. So now we're going to put our pans in the oven for an hour, 60 minutes, at 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 180 degrees Celsius. Okay, so these have now just come out of the oven. I'm just going to check the internal temperature, and the internal temperature is 96.5 degrees, which is perfect. So we're going to let these cool for a bit, and then we're going to cut them open and see how they are. Okay, so now we're going to cut one open and see what it's really like. Oh yeah, look at that. Beautiful, soft. Yeah, that's gonna be perfect.